Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another Big Cherry Retro React.
Yeah, I look like a big cherry.
Big? Are you calling me big?
No.
For this episode, we're going to be reacting to Amber's year-old video entitled Reacting to Hate Comments. It got about 51,000 views, 658 thumbs up. So, why does it always like changes in between videos? It's so weird. And then sometimes it'll like still be stayed on 1.5, whatever. So let's jump right in, guys, and see what our girl has to say about these hate comments.
Hey guys, so welcome to a new video. I figured I would react to another one of my videos, one of my most, I guess, cringy and popular videos. I do want to say that the dryer is running, so if you guys hear that, I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't take away from the video, but I am super excited to be reacting to hate comments. I uploaded this in 2019, and 2022, Amber Lynn is going to...
2019 was probably arguably her roughest year. Like, she was completely bedbound in a loveless relationship. Yeah, it was real tough for Amber back then. That's roughly around the time that I started really watching her. But yeah,
react to it, okay? Making sure the volume is all the way up. We're ready. Hey guys, okay, so welcome to a new video. There are videos out there where people...
She's just going to be staring at herself in the viewfinder the whole damn time, trying to look cute.
Read their hate comments, and this is not the first time I have done this, but this time we're just gonna... Okay, first things I want to say is, wow, the difference in the way that I look.
Girl, you're right back to that now, though. Like, you undid all that.
Is
You did have some progress, and you completely undid it all.
cool. You can definitely see my weight loss. I'm a miserable specimen here.
And you're right back to it.
I am so unhappy, like, seeing this room and these pillows and just these walls, and it's very bad vibes. Oh my god. Like, it's bringing me...
That's such shit to say, because, like... Yeah, you can recognize it was a hard time in your life, but you don't have to bring down the aspects of that life that you did share with another individual. Because, like, a lot of that decor and whatnot is, like, Becky's choice, and she'll just... Oh, she will do anything to get a slight, like, jab at the old Baxter. Poor girl.
to those bad vibe moments. So... And you can just tell how unhappy I am. You just can.
Still can, Amber. Even in this video. Oh my god, look at her. Look at that. Ugh.
First time I have done this. But this time we're just gonna read a few. Just see what you got cooking over there, y'all. Because some of these hate comments, I'm just like...
She just can't stop. Like, she's gonna look at herself probably over 1,000 times.
Damn, you look like you're decomposing. Oh, me trying to be cute and quirky when I remember I put all of the comments in like black and gray. I don't know why I did that. Like, I was trying to experiment more with my editing, but okay. Okay, so this person said I look like I'm
That's really experimenting, yeah.
Love that. Thanks. This is just 14 minutes of Amber Lynn finding out what lighting is. I mean, I am dumb, so that probably explains why. Okay, so I still don't...
That was a moment of clarity.
Don't understand lighting. As you can see, I'm kind of looking dark because...
Even now, a year later, we're still talking about the lighting in her videos.
Like, most of the lighting is, like, coming from this. Like, see, it's just looking weird, but... I am cringing a little bit so far at this video because I'm just like... I'm supposed to be responding to hate comments with some sort of good comeback at least, but I kind of just sound like an idiot.
Well, a moment of clarity.
625 pounds in this video.
I mean, it's not even like you're reacting to them, though. You're just, like, trying to, like, sound unfazed by mocking yourself along with it. Which, like, okay, girly.
No doubt. It's really funny when people can just look at me and be like, I know how much you weigh. Have you guys ever been to the fair or, like, an amusement park where they have to guess your height, your age, and how much you weigh? You should do that. Do it. Because you think you can just look at someone and know their weight? Boo. You'll be making bucos of money. Bucos. So I
Bucos of money. What a famous line.
agree with 2019 Amber Lynn, because I still have people to this day looking at me thinking they know how much I weigh, thinking they know when I gain 20 pounds. Like, you can't look at someone and know their exact weight. Like, that's
I mean, we can't know your exact weight, but we can tell when you're putting on the pounds, racking them up. And that's what you're doing right now.
not a thing. And like I said, if you can, you need to go to the fair and you need to get that job where you guess people's height and age and weight, and you'll make some money that way. Over the table for her 5th serving and tweaks her back. Laugh face, laugh face, laugh face. Chicken emoji, pizza emoji, taco emoji, french fry emoji, hamburger emoji. We've been new. What am I watching? By the way, when I'm looking over here, it's because I'm watching the video through my viewfinder moment. So what does that even mean? We've been new. Okay. I now say we've been new. So that's funny that 3 years ago I'm like, what does that even mean? I think I was just trying to be, I don't know, deep down. I remember feeling like upset with these comments, and I was trying to like act like I was tough, and I got like this thick skin, obviously figuratively, and clear.
And you still do this, Amber. You still do it. You try to put on like a tough face when like we can tell that literally the smallest shit ticks you off.
You can tell that the comments are bothering me, but I'm just trying to like hide it. So I was like, let's edit this to be fun. Let's be cute and quirky and fun and fresh.
But the thing is that like probably shortly after this video or right before, she was like scolding us and like probably threatening to end her life or some shit because of comments. And then she joins in on the jokes.
Yeah, it just came out cringe. And I'm the one who has grammar.
Because that's what she did a lot during this era. She did a lot of just like feigning like, you know, self-harm and shit like that. Saying stuff like, how is she supposed to go on? Like, girl, I mean, I understand those emotions, but like projecting that out onto the internet and onto people that should have absolutely no power like that in your life, it's just real sad.
Orange juice is gross. Why? Because it's healthy? This is why I don't take comments seriously. The fact that someone actually thinks orange.
So why even respond to it then, Amber? Like, Jesus Christ. Not that it matters, but I love orange juice. Specifically the most pulp kind. Like the extra pulp. I don't know why. I love it. It's just like so refreshing.
Is healthy? No. Orange juice is not healthy at all. There's a bunch of added sugars. Like, I am not healthy at all in the slightest, but I know what isn't healthy and what is healthy. Orange juice ain't it, sis. So that's true. That is true. But I'm sure there are,
That is true.
Fresh squeezed orange juice that you could do yourself. Like, can you imagine if I like juiced? That would be really interesting. But like the orange juice you buy from the store 9 times out of 10 is definitely not.
I'm surprised she hasn't gone through that phase yet. Buying a juicer and just juicing everything.
Healthy for you. Like, my whole thing is like, if you want orange juice, have an orange. That's true for me because I actually don't like orange juice, especially the orange juice with like a bunch of pulp. Because to me, it honestly feels like I am just drinking a juice with a bunch of like bugs in it. Like the texture, oh, it's just so good.
See, I disagree. I really enjoy the texture. And I'm big on texture. Texture's a real issue for me when it comes to food. But for some reason, like, just orange pulp, because if there's like seeds in a drink, I won't like it. But like orange pulp in a drink, I'm completely fine with. It's weird.
Personally, just don't like orange juice. It's just tart, and the pulp. I know you can find non-pulp, but it's just not good. I think the evolution of Amberlynn's double chin is the most interesting thing about this channel.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Ma'am? About this channel.
That's pathetic.
When you try to be funny, but like it's not.
Yeah. Clarity, yeah. Amber.
It's definitely getting a little big, but it could be bigger. It definitely could be bigger, and it's not.
Well, it is now, so.
I think we're. Wait, was I just supposed to say I think we're okay? I think that just sums it up. Yeah, I did. I said it could be bigger, so I think we're okay. Denial, Lynn. I was in such denial in 2008.
Girl, you still are. You still are. You are still, like, to the closer end of 500 pounds when this video was made, because the lowest you ever got was like 480 something. Come on, girl. Jesus Christ.
Like, I literally was in so much denial of just like how bad I was. Like, that's a perfect example, because instead of saying I said it could be bigger instead of it could be smaller, because that's the truth. It could be smaller. If I actually took the time to lose the weight like I am now, it's like...
Oh, how finely that has aged.
I don't know, it's just crazy to me how like in denial I was and always on defense mode, and I don't know. It's crazy.
Still are, girlie, still are. Never change, Amber, please. Never change. At least that's the one consistency about you.
Could be bigger, but it's not. So we're good. I feel like my IQ dropped from watching this. Wasn't your IQ low already? That was garbage content. Guess we should throw it away then. How does it take so long?
Not the little GG good toss over the shoulder.
Wait, can I watch that again? That was garbage content.
Can I watch that again?
Guess we should throw it away then. How many? I wonder how long it took you to come up.
All right, girlie, it wasn't that fucking funny.
That like what? Oh my god. Guess we should throw it away then. Like what takes so long to edit when you're either sitting at the kitchen table or in bed?
She's such a fucking doofus. You know what her personality reminds me of? Do you remember in Scary Movie, Doofy? The like really stupid cop. I mean, obviously he's meant to be portrayed as like mentally not all there and whatnot, but you know what I'm saying. That's what Amber reminds me of. Dewey, the fucking Doofy. It's Doofy. Officer Dewey is from the real Scream. That's who she reminds me of.
What does that even mean?
Why does she keep like holding her head up? Like, is she trying to make her chin look smaller? Or show off the choker a bit more? Because she's wearing the choker in this one, but like you can hardly fucking see it. Just looks like a dark ring around her neck.
Where you're located, whether I'm sitting on the moon, the roof, in a car, in a bathtub, said video is going to take the same amount of time to edit no matter where I'm sitting. So I get that. I understand my response here, because I feel like some comments are very... I like shake my head. I'm like, do you even hear yourself? Okay, so I feel like that was one of those comments where I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense. Huh? Amberlynn, for F's sake, your head is very deep in denial's a-hole. Your kidneys are failing, woman, because you neglected to remove your gallbladder stones, which can potentially travel down the kidney ducts and block them. Yeah, I know, duh. So I went in there because a lot of people... I was about to ask the vlog. What's the point of this? Before my vlog of me going to the ER, and everyone...
She was dealing with so many infections during this time. Like, she shouldn't be acting snarky about literally the absurd amount of infections her body was going through. And, like, resistant to medicine for. It was wild.
Like 85% of everyone. Amberlynn, the reason why your back hurts is because kidney failure, liver failure. I remember this. Failure. This is why, if you're a YouTuber, you don't take the comments seriously. Like, all of us know this. Everyone comments either thinks they're a doctor.
Seemingly everyone knows this, yet you still let it affect you. You still record your videos for the comments. Like, you try to get ahead of people by saying what you're insecure about before they can say it. Because, like, I mean, girl, I know you can't help but read them. I know you can't help it, so...
A therapist. Yeah. A veterinarian. Like, it's just... What? It's no. I know there are doctors who watch me, and there are veterinarians who watch me, but it's just like, everyone thinks they know, and they can, not self-diagnose you, but everyone thinks they can diagnose me. Yeah, that's something that still goes on to this day. People diagnose me with things that I don't have, and then people undiagnose me with things that I do have. And I think that just comes with the territory at this point. Is it?
Well, you do it to yourself also, so that's fine.
Yes. Is it frustrating? Yes. Leaves me speechless. I'm just like, when is this gonna stop?
Yeah. Never, Amber. It will never end.
But it does get frustrating for sure. I'm just like, and it's like the same people diagnosing me are the ones who are like, stop self-diagnosing. I'm just like, make up your mind. Like, I know my body more than you know my body. Like, I literally knew I had uterine cancer before I was diagnosed. Like,
yeah. I bet, girl. I mean, probably because you were bleeding for literally years. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
You had gallstones before they found them. I know my body. I listen to my body as best I can. I feel like everyone should do that, and I feel like a lot of people are.
It's just so heavily ironic to have a 500-pounder sitting here be like, I listen to my body. I know my body. Girl, clearly you're not listening to it. Because she's been screaming for years.
With their body. But yeah, it just gets frustrating that everyone in the comments think they know everything about literally everything, and it's just annoying sometimes. Oh, no, no.
I mean, they might not know everything about everything, but they probably know something about something, and I think that's more than you could say, Amber, because you're about as dumb as a fucking rock.
No. Ma'am, what?
And they can not self-diagnose you, but everyone thinks they can diagnose me constantly, and I'm just like, no, 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 no. And this just goes
Cringe.
to show, because 85% of the people...
Cringe. You're... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You trying to act cringed by you acting quirky is still cringe, girl. It's still cringe to watch. Like, Jesus Christ.
Probably more. And then you have kidney problems, I literally went to the ER.
Oh, look at her just stare at herself. Hold on, let's go back.
Because
Ready?
85% of the people, probably more. And then you have kidney problems.
She's just thinking, I am the most beautiful fucking person in this world. I am Venus, Aphrodite incarnate. Goddess of love right there, everybody.
I literally went to the ER and it was an effing bladder infection. My kidney
Trying to pull up her damn dress over her freaking shoulder fat.
were fine.
Okay, a little triggered. This was actually one of the times I did go to the ER because I was having really bad like back pain, and like my pee had a lot of blood in it. I was gonna say trigger warning, but like I've already said it, so I'm sorry. They thought because they took my pee and they saw like my white cell counts were high because they also took my blood, and they saw like stuff in my pee. I don't remember what they saw, but it was because I had cancer. And I understand like going to the ER for those symptoms that I had. It's very common for those symptoms to be suitable for a UTI, but those same symptoms that I had were on.
Girl, you had them like 50 times, though. That's the issue, okay? So, like, how can someone who... I mean, honestly, you weren't washing yourself, so, like, that made sense. But, like, how... I mean, sorry, guys, I'm not a woman. And I'm gay, so, like, I'm sorry if women's, gynecological health or whatever isn't my forte. But I don't think that, like, there's too many possible ways to get, like, an infection. Our girl had it, like, continuously.
For a couple years while I was just bleeding constantly.
Yeah.
So they misdiagnosed me. And a lot of people do ask, like, they're like, why didn't you go to the doctor? Like, why were you bleeding forever? Why didn't you see anyone? I never went to a gyno, which is stupid of me. That's the very person I should have went to.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
But I did talk to like doctors and like nurses, and I did tell them, I've been bleeding forever. And like, they would constantly say, the reason why you have blood in your pee is because you have a UTI and this and that, and this and that.
But also remember, she would hop around from doctor to doctor. So who knows, like, how long she was actually around for them to catch on that, like, oh, clearly something's really fucking wrong.
I've had a hysterectomy. I haven't had that pain anymore. I haven't had blood in my pee. I have not had any of it anymore. You can be misdiagnosed by doctors. It does happen, and it's unfortunate, but it's sad to watch this back. Like, this person had cancer and didn't even know. They thought it was a UTI. It's kind of fucking mind-blowing, to be honest.
So you're like, this is why I don't take comments seriously. And a lot of people think I do, and I don't. Like, y'all diagnose me with craziness all the time, and I just ignore it. Don't be worried too much about it, girl. It won't matter soon. ... When you're dead.
Comments like that are uncalled for.
Gruesome.
I mean, moment of clarity for me, because I make similar comments, but I would never bring them to her page, It's one thing to, like, say it here on my account, where I'm just voicing the truth, honestly, because that's where you're still heading, Amber. But I would never bring that to her. If she were to come and stumble along and happen to hear it from my channel, then oh well. But I mean, girly shouldn't be out here watching reaction channels about her.
Okay. Like most mega obese people, she is probably in a lot of pain and probably takes obscene amounts of Tylenol or other painkillers, and her liver is done. So the situation is, if you've watched me for however long I've been on YouTube, I hate medicine. If I prescribe something and if I truly don't have to take it, I will take it. In the past, I have been prescribed things for my anxiety more times than I can count, and
I think I'm trying to get across that I don't take Tylenol because I'm in pain, which is true. Like, I will say, even in this era here, I've spent a lot of time in bed, so it's like I was never in pain because I had no, like, reason to be in pain because, like, I never moved. Obviously, like, if I was trying to, like, do something in the kitchen, I could only stand for, like, a couple of minutes and my back was hurting and things like that. But normally, instead of being like, oh,
Yeah, when she used to sit and cook in front of the stove, that was real fucking sad to watch.
back hurts, let's stretch it out. Or, oh, my back hurts, let's take a Tylenol. Or, oh, my back hurts, let's put a heating pad on it. It was, oh, my back hurts, let's go back to sitting in bed like we do all the time, which is actually causing the back pain. Like, common sense.
won't take it
You
because
still lack it.
I am afraid of medicine. I won't take Tylenol. I won't take ibuprofen. I won't take anything until I'm in dire need. I usually just handle the pain, get married to it, be like, it's okay, you know, pain, no gain, right? No, but honestly, I don't really take medicine unless, like, I'm literally, like, in so much pain that I can't even function. So again, another complex form. The choker is choking you. Oh my Lantis. Last I checked, chokers were supposed to choke you. A lot of people say, how does that choker even fit? Honey, whoa, it's stretchy.
I am so
stretchy.
Ew, Amber, that face was gross. But I mean, your chokers now are still invisible.
What am I doing?
Y'all just hate on me for literally everything. So, but like, of course, a choker's supposed to choke you. That is the point of a choker.
That's true.
That's literally why it's called a choker.
Yeah, but girl, your chins just fold over it, like you can't even see it. The choker looks good only if you can see it.
Ew, them titties. I'm thinking together they weigh 1,000 pounds. Well, actually, they weigh 1,002, but this one weighs 1,005 because it's just like a little bigger. So, I mean, you were close. She makes
So
me ashamed to
funny.
be from Kentucky.
Honestly, this
See, Amber's only funny when she's not trying to be. When, like, you know, or she has like a quick little like insert that's funny, but most of the time when she tries to be, that's when it's cringe.
literally, this is gonna be like 20 minutes of Amberlynn cringing at herself. Like, what the?
Well, it's better than the usual 20 minutes of us cringing at you.
A little something like this. I'm not technically from Kentucky. I've been here for maybe almost 3 years. I absolutely hate it here, but that's just my cup of tea here. So, if you're from Kentucky, that's awesome. Do you rep your state? But I personally just do not like it here. I don't. But I'm here for Becky. Love her lots. So it's like
Love her lots.
When you're in a relationship and you're truly
Yeah, let's mock that.
you have to
Truly
make a
love.
little bit of sacrifice. That's just how
Yeah, let's mock that.
I'm wondering why people are taking the time to hate on this girl. She's clearly struggling. I understand constructive criticism, but half of these
I love how this isn't in black and white, but it's more like a dreamy effect because it's a nicer comment. Love that for me.
comments are rude jokes that serve no purpose. I just don't understand. I put this in here for a very valid reason. Because a lot of people say that I get hate because supposedly I lie or I've done morally wrong things in my life, etc., etc., etc. Or they say,
I mean, true.
really, that's not hate. It's just constructive criticism.
That's also true. I just like to sprinkle in a little bit of hate here and there. Keep it balanced.
No. Oh, no. It's not. Like, the rude jokes, the snarky remarks.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I agree that there is constructive criticism, but I also see that there's more of, like, actual hate and just, like, condescending and rude comments. There's more of that than there is constructive criticism. And
Well, no one owes it to you to sugarcoat it and, you know, give it to you wrapped up in a bow, Amber. I'm more of the don't mince your words and just tell it how it is kind of vibe. That's always how I appreciate just being told, like, what's up. None of the bullshit tiptoeing around the issue. Just give the straight facts.
it's unfortunate, and that's what I see on the day-to-day basis, but I do know the difference between the two.
constructive criticisms. That's literal hate. So I just thought this was a good comment to read because hashtag reading hate comments. Her head looks like the size of a bowling ball.
Honestly, at the time, I didn't even realize how big my face was. It's so weird how you get...
Girl, your face is still fucking big. Like, you might have lost some weight, but your face was still fucking huge.
To how
And you're still fucking huge. Like, even at your lowest, like, your most recent lowest weight, 486 or whatever, that's still really fucking big, girl. When you're only 5 feet tall, that's fucking huge.
like, yeah, you know, you're like, yeah, I'm fat, yeah, I'm huge, but like, you don't really know. Like, it's so weird because it's like, I knew I was big, but looking at this video now, I'm just like,
It's literally less than 100 pounds away. Like, and now you're less than like 30 pounds away from this now. So like, girl, shut up. Oh my God.
yeah, my face looks like a bowling ball. Like, literally,
It still does. It still does. Oh my God.
the 3 holes
The Lululin.
are right here. Like,
Really?
Girl. Right here. It's still a fucking moon face.
We need to help Becky escape, guys. If Becky wanted to escape, she would.
She did.
I'm sorry, that's hard to believe.
Yeah, thank fuck. But she's still having to live with the trauma of what you did to her all those years. She needs to spill the tea.
In love with me.
They can
You can
be.
tell insecure, you really are. Especially when Becky makes sexual jokes to you, and when Eric said she uses Depends. I'm sure she does use them. I don't. Not to be rude, but I didn't even notice the choker. That's because I'm not wearing one. I don't wear chokers.
Oh my God. The fact that it hides. It just completely disappeared.
This is
I
sad.
hate
Judging by
myself.
her
And look at her now, tilting her head back so she can show it off. But it's still ready to slip under there, Amber.
features, she could be really pretty if she lost weight. What a waste. Well,
Look at her really having to hold her head up to keep that choker
don't
visible.
live up to your standards for a beautiful face.
Wait a minute, that was actually a good comeback, Amberlynn, because it's true. Clearly there are a lot of shallow people out there who think that only beautiful people are thinner and
Well, Amber, you're one of them, so...
that person cannot be beautiful. So props to you, love that. Thanks for the compliment, I guess. It's so backhanded. So like that's like the most common like compliment. Besides people like how I do my makeup, it's you'd be so pretty if you lost some weight. I'm just like, okay, cool, thanks.
Really not affecting me right now.
Well, let it fucking inspire you a bit then, because as shitty as it is to say, it's also the truth. Like, I don't see any beauty in someone who is 5 feet tall and over 500 pounds. What's beautiful about that? Like, let's be real. What is fucking beautiful about that?
Like, is not. You sure eat eggs often for someone who is supposedly allergic to eggs.
Egg intolerance.
I explained
Eggs. The eggs.
Scrambled.
that when I was younger, scrambled eggs made me extremely nauseous.
She got eggs the other day, guys. Oh, we need to hear if they made her sick again or not.
Yeah.
And I happen to not do that anymore. So, there you
That's actually not true. It does still make
Say,
nauseous, but it like doesn't make me as nauseous as when I was younger. And it's so weird
sure, girly, sure.
because it's so common for people to have like an egg intolerance to scrambled eggs, like not even hard boiled or fried or anything like that. It's the weirdest thing. My aunt and my mom actually
I haven't heard that before. I've heard of like an egg intolerance or an egg allergy, in which case it doesn't fucking matter how it's cooked. One of my friends growing up, she was allergic to eggs, and so like really allergic. Anything with eggs she couldn't have. Couldn't even have mayo. Like, ridiculous.
suffer with the same thing. So it's very strange. Sometimes I can get away with having a scrambled egg and sometimes I can't.
How does like this get monetized? Well, the thing is, you have to film a video.
Oh my God,
then you
dramatically.
edit it. You uploaded it to YouTube, and then there's this little section where you can press monetize the video.
Oh my God, this is tutorial Lynn. I don't think we've ever had tutorial Lynn. I love this for us.
And it's so awesome. YouTube gave us this option, but you can like add ads throughout the video, and it's just so cool. So that's how things get monetized. Hopefully that helps you. One day she will upload for the last time, and I'm afraid it's going to happen this year.
That's actually so sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Gaining so much weight.
Like
Well, we're right back to that, so...
I did so unfazed, but deep down that like I felt like I was like stomped. Like I felt like someone took my heart out and just like threw it on the ground and just like stomped on it. I'm just like, damn, that's deep. I laughed it off. I didn't take it seriously. Like a lot of things in my life that I haven't taken seriously when I should have. And it's like,
Still aren't.
sometimes it's too late, and that like truly scares me. So that's why I'm changing now.
Yeah.
I can't let it be too late. I can't.
Well, girl, we're getting back to that.
Did something to your looks. Gaining so much weight really did something to your looks. Can't even say you have a pretty face anymore. I'm not here to have a pretty face, honey. So that is the end of this video. I don't take any of that seriously. I hope you guys didn't take anything I said in this video seriously, because I was joking most of the time, unless I was like trying to, you know, fix a little something something to make people not so confused, because people do a lot of assuming in the comment section. That's just
Still
how it
do.
goes. People are so wrong about so many different things.
People only assume because you try to be vague to, like, shield your ego.
So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Wow. Reaction is done. So that was kind of like a hot mess of a video. It was very cringy and embarrassing. I had like secondhand embarrassment, but also firsthand embarrassment.
Well, you cringing to yourself was also cringe, so that's fine, I guess.
Because it was me. So secondhand plus firsthand equals 3. So I had like a 3-hand embarrassment, and it was just like, I don't know. I know why I uploaded it. Like I was about to say, I don't know why. It's because I knew it was going to get trashed, and I knew people were going to view it. I knew people were going to, you know, it's the name of the game here. But that was fun to go back and like watch that and just see how much I have physically changed and like my attitude about things. I feel like a completely different person, and it's honestly, oh, I love it. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah. Let's check out some of the comments, guys. I've never seen anyone celebrate mediocrity this hardcore in my life. I mean, yeah, it's kind of what her whole life has been, just mediocre. I love how she refers to herself as this person, as if it's someone completely different. She sees it as someone completely different. She really does. She thinks she's grown so much. You can't just let Becky have her moment opening up about how unhappy she was in 2019, can you? Unbelievable. She'll never let Becky have a moment. Sitting there filming Becky while she was in horrible pain from the dentist, Becky saying she was so hungry and hadn't eaten since the day before, and her reply of, "You should go get something to eat then." That right there is the epitome of Amber and why she has the audience she has. Well, I mean, yeah, but also the girl couldn't even fucking get up and couldn't wash herself properly, so how was she supposed to take care of anyone else? I don't know, kind of weird that you're being so high and mighty to your former self when you're not exactly a completely different person yet. Keep going, pride comes before a fall. And we are exactly in that fall right now. Wow, the difference is astronomical, girl. You are astronomical. You haven't changed a bit, weight-wise or attitude-wise. Yeah, she completely forgets that, like, it's less than 100 pounds away that girl in that video was at. So, like, I love that Becky has finally come out saying that 2019 with you was the worst year of her life. We all knew how miserable she was, and you told us she was fine and to stop hating. Interesting. A lot of people really did speculate about Becky's mental health because it really was, like, iffy there for a minute. Like, she just seemed so zombied out and seemed like she had to do that to try and cope with Amber. Amberlynn, that was fun to go back and see how much I've changed. Also, Amberlynn, literally the same in every aspect, including physical. Right, like, she's just so oblivious and still in her own, like, delusional little land of it all. But anyways, guys, if you made it this far in the video, comment below what other retro react videos you think I should do. I've just kind of been, like, scrolling through her video list and picking ones that, like, really stick out to me or something, but there's just so many possibilities with our girl and the large catalog of her bullshit online. But I'm going to get this edited, and I'm probably going to schedule it to release more in the morning when I'm, like, actually asleep. So, yeah. Take care, guys.